Hi, I'm Mike Ward. I'm the Global Director of Content for Informa Pharma Intelligence's Insights portfolio. That includes iconic brands such as the Pink Sheet, In Vivo, and Script Intelligence. We're here at the BioEurope Spring Meeting, and as you can sort of see, there's an awful lot of partnering activity going on. I'm joined by Dr. Tom Zioncheck, who is a Senior Partnering Director for Genentech. Now, everybody knows that Genentech is probably one of the most important players in the biotech sector, not only just from, I guess, its part in the sort of the development of the industry itself, but also, in fact, the way that you guys have created and launched many blockbuster drugs for the sector, which are now, of course, Genentech is now a major engine room for Roche, of which you guys are a member. So thanks for joining us, Tom.
Sure.
So given Genentech's actual record for creating new molecules and for innovation, how important is it actually to have outreach?
Well, thanks, Mike. It's really great to be with you here in Stockholm. And just to go back to Genentech, we're celebrating our 40th anniversary. And yes, we were the first biotech company, actually, first company to create a recombinant human therapeutic protein. And 40 years later, we're still innovating. And to answer your question, how important is it for outreach? Extremely important. While we have arguably one of the strongest pipelines in the industry, we're very proud of that. When you look at that pipeline, 50% of it comes through partnering activities. So some aspect of the technology or the development or commercialization of the program has to do with partnering. So outreach is extremely important. We have a team of 5 people here at BioEurope Spring searching for new ideas, the next new medical breakthrough, and networking with people. We actually have already a couple of European partnerships that are going very well. So short summary, outreach is extremely important, and we're happy to be here.
So what kind of assets are you searching for?
Right. So I oversee neuroscience, ophthalmology, metabolic disease, and our research tools and technology group. But in addition to that, I have some colleagues with me here at this meeting that are also looking out for things in immunology, infectious disease, and of course oncology.
Right. Okay. So if I was one of the little biotech companies who's sort of milling around at this meeting, what would I actually have to show to actually get your interest?
That's a great question. So Genentech has always been very deeply rooted in the science. So we're attracted to companies that have a very clear understanding of the mechanism of action of their drugs. There's got to be a clear unmet medical need for the opportunity that they're working with. We typically like to see programs that have some in vivo data, that they've begun to characterize this therapeutic index and have some idea that the drug is efficacious at a concentration or dose that looks like it's safe as well. So while Genentech Partnering is really focused on things from early discovery, the earliest possible idea, through clinical proof of concept, I would say our sweet spot is that those projects that are about a year and a half before IND filing.
Right. And what about sort of platform technologies? I mean, is this where you can sort of, I guess, enhance your own activities?
Yes. Thanks for asking. Platform technologies are critical to our business. We look not only for antibody engineering and antibody discovery platform technologies, but over the last 10 years, Genentech has also built a world-class small molecule discovery capability. And so we have needs both on looking for new chemical matter and new small molecule drug discovery capabilities, as well as large molecule and antibody discovery technologies. But the last 6 months have been very active in our group, finding new technologies really to help us in this space of drug discovery. I can mention a few. Back in October, we did a deal with a company called Arvinas for their PROTAC technology. Fascinating technology where there are chimeric molecules that one side of it is engaging the VHL E3 ligase, the other side is engaging the target, intracellular target of interest. And what you're essentially doing is then bringing the cell's own ubiquitin degradation system to bear to degrade targets of interest. This will give us the capability of really targeting things that have historically been very difficult to target through small molecule, classic conventional pharmaceuticals. So that's one. Also announced a deal recently with a Japanese company called Peptidream. They have a really interesting technology for generating constrained peptides in vitro. This is a way to very quickly generate diverse chemical matter by incorporating non-natural amino acids into peptides, constrained cyclic peptides. And that gives us kind of a new area where small molecules have historically been a little bit small. Antibodies are only able to access the external environment of the cell, but these larger macrocycles and cyclic peptides really form the sweet spot to allow us to access targets that block protein-protein interactions. So there's a whole slew of new technologies emerging, and that's very much a focus of our interest here at these partnering meetings.
But there's an awful lot of competition for those kind of assets. So what is it that Genentech has to offer potential partners? I mean, what's your pitch?
Yeah. I think it helps to have such a strong track record. As I said, we were the first biotech company. We've been innovating from the very beginning. We are basically right now on the cusp of 3 products that are approaching approval. Very exciting advances in cancer immunotherapy and MS. So I think people are attracted to our brand of being very deep in the science and of having really a 40-year history of bringing really innovative and successful products to patients in need.
Right. Now, you did sort of mention that you've already got deals with European companies.
Yes.
So how geographically agnostic are you when you're looking to source assets?
Thanks for that question. We search all over the world for innovative and great science, and it makes me want to be sure and make sure you're clear that we actually work largely independently from Roche and Roche's partnering group. Genentech has their own partnering group. We're headquartered in South San Francisco, and really our stakeholders for Genentech Partnering is Genentech's Research and Early Development Group. So we're searching for things from discovery through clinical proof of concept. Our colleagues at our parent company, Roche, they also have a Roche partnering group. They're supporting their research and early development group as well. But in addition, their scope is a little bit larger because they support the late stage organization as well. So we work very collaboratively together. So we're not competing for deals, but we both search geographically all over the world for the best science.
Right. Well, Tom, thanks very much for stopping by. You're going to be pretty busy at this meeting, I should think.
Very busy.
Yeah, cheers.
Thank you, Mike.
Cheers.
Great to meet you.
Right.